Alright guys, so here we are in the scrap yard in McKinney, Texas. The way this is going to work, they told me, is we're going to get loaded with some stuff in this area of the yard, and then we're going to go back over that way and scale out and then back up, turn in over in front of that warehouse and get some other kind of product. So I just hope I can get out of here without a flat tire. Yeah, the scale is way up there, and I had to come in and circle around the yard over there. I actually had to get out over there and move some stuff out of the way so I had enough turning radius. So yeah, just a bunch of different stuff. This is going up to Fort Smith, Arkansas. So yeah, nothing fancy. That's it. Just gonna walk around and look for any material I don't want to drive over. Had to move my bows, of course. He's using a magnetic lift. At least the weather's nice. Alright, that's how it works. Okay, now we're getting product from a different pile here. He was taking product from over there. Now he had me scoot up a few yards, and we're getting this stuff here. And then, like I said, we got more stuff up there we're gonna get. So I'll give you a shot of this. Scrap metal. That's how it works. Okay guys, so here's what the finished load looks like. I had to scale in twice. The first time I scaled in, I was about 2,000 pounds heavy. So I went over there and he took a couple of magnet lifts off, and now I'm good. I think I was at right about 79,000. It gave me 46,900 pounds of product, I think. This little stuff he put on at the end is heavy and slippery. I had to walk down through here to put the bows over. Not easy, very slippery. All right, so now I'm gonna roll my tarp over, walk around, make sure I don't have any leaky tires, and we'll head north. All right, everybody, welcome to Friday morning. It is about 7:30. I'm approaching our delivery customer here in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Remember, I got this load I picked up in McKinney, Texas yesterday. They call it bushelings. Just some scrap metal. We're going to be delivering up here to a place. When I was a Maverick flatbed driver, this was kind of my freight hub. We're going to be going into the backside of the plant today, delivering you know, raw materials. But as a flatbedder, you know, Maverick has a distribution hub, facility, office on the other side of the plant. You know, it's got a building, shipping facility, a couple of dispatchers work out of there, inside loading bays, outside loading areas, driver's lounge, showers, break room. You know, it pretty much you know, I used to get a lot of freight out of here on the other side of the plant, so I'm accustomed to coming here quite often over the past few years. But here's where we're going to enter in as a raw material delivery. I've showed you this before. So I'm going to pull up here before I get on the scale. They like you to untarp here if you're hauling a scrap material. If you're doing alloys, you can keep your tarp on. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my mud flaps, get my PPE, and roll my tarp off. Okay, got that done. Now let's get on the scale. Woo! Still pretty cold. I think it got down to about 20 last night. Compared to how this week started out up in Kansas in the negative degrees, I'll take it. So what we're gonna do is get on the scale there. Like I said, I've already got my tarp rolled off, mud flaps hung up. We'll get on the scale and then go to that window there in the middle of the building with our paperwork. He'll check us in and tell us what area back here in the scrapyard to go dump in. And then we'll head back here and exit out on the other side. All right. That took 3 or 4 minutes. He gives you your paperwork back, and you can see where he wrote on there 64. That's the unload area we're going to be looking for. Now we'll mention that I called my dispatcher Manuel about half an hour ago, and he said he's planning for me to come back to North Little Rock after this, pick up a load going to Jackson, Tennessee for Monday morning. So it'll probably be a load of Twitch, which is good. I'm all for that because Twitch won't freeze. I told him, I said, I don't care what it is as long as it's something that won't freeze. But that Twitch product we pick up there in North Little Rock, it's, you know, it's mostly kept indoors and they load it, so it should be dry and not freezable. So you can see now the back side of the plant. And the sun is in our eyes for sure. Can't see anything. Man, this road is extra dirty. That's kind of unusual. I'll mention too, as usual, there's a place here to the left called Phoenix. Sometimes I'll pick up over there a product called oh, what do they call that stuff? It's kind of a rocky leftover material, kind of like mill scale, but lumpier. I've picked it up a few times back there and delivered it down around Birmingham. Okay, so 64, area 64 is going to be over here to our left. We'll just have to kind of search and find it. If you're delivering alloys here, you'll go over these tracks and take a right and kind of go back around there, but we're going to make a left and we're going to have to go and kind of search for 64. I got a truck coming out here to the right, so I'm trying to get through here before he wants to make this turn. All right, all right. Okay, so you'll be able to see here to the left, they've got different materials dumped over here, and you can see maybe a little blue sign with a number on it. Like this pile here to the left is 53. I'm in 54. So 64 is probably going to be over here further to the left. In fact, I can kind of see a big pile over there that kind of looks like what I'm hauling. So that's probably it. Excuse my sniffly nose. Okay, there's a truck back there dumping. Have to see what the best way in here is. Okay, I can. Yeah, that big silvery pile over there. You probably can't see it right now, but that's where I need to be. I may need to wait till this other truck gets out of here before I can get in there. Let me try to get out and take a look at this. Okay guys, let's take a look. Trailer's about all the way down. I think it dumped out real clean. There's the magnet guy kind of picking it up and putting it over into the pile. Oh yeah, super clean. I don't even need to sweep that out. No bows came out, so I'm gonna shut my door, put my mud flaps on, and we'll head out of here. But that's it. Gotta watch out walking around on this stuff. It's really slippery. Okay, that's that. Okay, so I've gotten empty there. Made the turn out of that side and headed back out. Just thought I'd show you. Some of you new drivers have never been here. It's kind of confusing. First time, second time, third time. Yeah, you might be delivering all kinds of stuff back here. Scrap metal. So again, if you're delivering alloys, you'll go straight there down beside that big pile of, what is that, shred. But to get out of here now, we're gonna hang a right. I'm just giving you a look so you can kind of familiarize yourself with it. So all this scrap we Oakley drivers and other people are bringing in here comes from all over, gets melted down and made into steel bars for the Maverick drivers to pick up and haul all over the place. A lot of it gets turned into drive shafts for automobiles, axles, that kind of stuff. Now you can see the Phoenix place over here to the right, and the slag, or I forget the term for that stuff back there, but that's where you get loaded there. You still scale into the same place. Here's another Oakley guy coming in. Nice shiny end dump. Here's the truck that was unloading in front of me. I got out and talked to him to make sure I wasn't going to be blocking him in. He unloaded behind me. So I positioned where he could get around me. Ooh, let's get away before he slams that door over here. He's out of Russellville, Arkansas. The decal on his door said. Alright, so I've got my mud flaps hung up. I left my tarp open because they like to see your trailer empty on the way out. That stuff came out really clean, just slid right out. Didn't even need to sweep, because my next load is going to be a load of twitch, you know, some other scrap. But yeah, it came out super clean. So I've sent in my empty call on the, you know, we have an app on our phone where we do all of that, enter in, you know, get our information, communicate back to the office, let them know when we've arrived and when we're empty. So I'm going to get on here, scale out, take my paperwork back up to the window. He'll put a scale ticket with it. Then we'll pull on out there. I'll stop and roll my tarp over. And I'm going to go ahead and just head to North Little Rock. But once I get on the road here, I'm going to call my dispatcher and make sure that's still what he wants me to do. All right, boys and girls, we've arrived here in North Little Rock at a familiar sight. Gonna get a load of twitch. It's Friday about 11:15. You've seen this before. We're gonna get on the scale here and then go into the office here to the left, check in. Then I'll pull forward and roll my tarp off. We'll go around the building to get loaded. All right, let's get out and take a look at things. I'm the only truck in here at the moment. You know, last week I delivered a load of Zorba down there, but now I'm getting a load of twitch. Have you seen this many times? This will go to a facility in Jackson, Tennessee that'll melt this down, and they make engine blocks for Toyota. So typically what he does is he puts 3 scoops in the back, 3 in the front, and then usually 3 in the middle. And then I'll go around. All the traffic goes this way around the building. All right, that's the only way you go. So I'll go around that way, get on the scale, see what I weigh, and I'll probably come back and get some more. And when I come back, I'll just pull up right over here, and he'll come out, ask me how much I need, and then he'll pop a little more in there, and then hopefully that'll be it. I did pick up here 2 or 3 weeks ago and got a few hundred pounds overloaded. Had to back into the bin over there and open up my back chute a little bit, take some off, but it's usually pretty rare that we get overloaded if you're careful. This guy's a real good loader. So he's about done. He'll put 2 or 3 more scoops there in the middle, and then we'll go see what it weighs. Okay, so like I was showing you, I went and weighed, and I weighed about 73,000 pounds. So I've come back to get some more. We were expecting me to need more. So he'll put some more in and we'll go weigh again. Okay, so I went out and scaled out for the second time, weighed about 79,500, so that's all good. Thought I'd give you a shot of this. Got another Oakley driver that just pulled in and started to get loaded over here to the left. Nice, pretty purple Peterbilt, long nose. Not too busy in here for a Friday. Sometimes you come in here and there'll be 4 or 5 trucks in here. Other times, just 1 or 2. But we ship a lot of stuff out of here and deliver a lot of stuff here. We bring Zorba in and take twitch out. All right, so it's only a couple of miles from here over to the Oakley yard. So that's where I'm headed. I'll give you a look of that when I get over there. Okay, folks, we've taken the quick trip over here to the Oakley North Little Rock yard, main yard. Let's get in here and see what's going on a Friday. It's about noon. I'm glad to put this week behind me, man. This was a messed up week. Just because of the frozen load. Remember, I started this week, I had that load of sand I picked up last Friday afternoon down in Sheridan, Arkansas. I was going to a golf course in Olathe, Kansas. Got up there, well, even before that, halfway up there, my starter failed. Had to get a new starter put on. That's a $900 deal. But I do have the NTP warranty. You know, when I bought this truck used, it came with the NTP warranty on it. So I filed a claim on that, and I'm getting 600 something bucks back towards that. So that helps a lot. So then I get up to Olathe, and you know, the load was frozen. You'll remember seeing that. So I spent part of Monday, all of Tuesday, and then the early part of Wednesday getting that load thawed out and delivered. And I know you're all going to be saying, well, how does that work? Do you get detention on that? And my answer is, I don't know. We'll see. I turned in a detention form when I sent in my paperwork Wednesday, but you know, I don't really know how detention works around here at Oakley. We'll see. Next week when I get my settlement, we'll talk about it. Alright, there's my Jeep. So, just giving you a look around. Kind of empty at this point on a Friday. Not much going on over there on the docks. Well, there's a truck down there dumping some scrap metal, it looks like. Kind of quiet, but it's still early. All right, well, you got to look out around here because you got office people driving around trying to zoom behind you and in front of you. Food delivery people, I don't know who all it is, but they don't much care what you're doing. Anyway, I'm going to do a little quick inspection. Make sure everything's good before I sign off. And we're going to go home for the weekend, and we'll be getting this load delivered Monday. It's got a 9:30 Monday morning appointment time. So I'll probably just leave out early on Sunday morning. I mean, Monday morning. Try to get there by 9 o'clock. And then we'll see how it goes. There comes one of the local scrap metal haulers right there. He just dumped into a barge down there to the left. We've got a handful of guys that pretty much do that all the time. When I grow up, I'll probably do something like that that's a little easier. In my golden years. Okay, let's park this thing and go home.